it's Wrestling Hero Figs. We're going to be taking a look at some Royal Rumble attires. We also want to work on Elite Series 92, Unrivaled Series 8, and a whole bunch of stuff. So if you guys are stopping by for the first time, hit the subscribe button, drop a like. If you want to see Seth Rollins at some point capture the Universal Championship, and no, it didn't happen, but I will say this man, he gave it all that night. He wanted to make sure that once he walked out that ring, that the big dog would not forget as to where this man right here is going to be going next. And I'm really hoping so, you guys, because Universal Championship, the next title reign that it does occur, this right here would be a beautiful thing. Now, getting into some of the fix-ups, we actually did address some of these. The rest, we're going to get into in just a sec. But yeah, just get your old Rollins, man. Get something from the early Shield days. Make sure that the hair, it's going to be based off some current. I mean, obviously, he did have the hair down that night. I would say that this head scan right here is probably the closest thing to as what we're seeing right here every Friday night. So, I mean, hair up, hair down. We're going to go ahead and try both ways. And then I also added that little extra. I added the shirt to kind of give it the short sleeve because this was actually like a hold-on sleeveless. So I wanted to get that incorporated, and that actually ended up coming off the most recent Ultimate Edition Alexa Bliss. There are other black shirts that you could use, but I think this one is probably one of my personal favorites, you guys. And again, the Shield theme, love this, and I really hope that this carries on right here into WrestleMania. Now, getting into Jericho, I know some of you guys wanted to see the shirtless look with Series 8. Even though he did wear it during the match, I think it's still cool to play out some different options, and having it interswapped right here with one of the earlier gears, hey man, that definitely works. The other thing I want to point out too, and this is just a thought, I know that the face paint wouldn't be identical, but if you interswapped it right here with the Pentagon, I'm going to go ahead and show you, because this was the whole mass theme look that he was trying to go for that night, and I know I wanted to play this out, but I needed that correct expression in order to do that. Again, it's not identical, but at the same time, I think it works well. What do you guys think, Jericho? Cero miedo right now, WHF Series 8. All right, man, let's get this off because the whole skin tone, it's not working. But you know what is working? I would say the shirtless look right here with Mr. Jericho. Let's get it. Another man I want to talk about, since we are talking about the Shield, we're going to go ahead and bring Moxley in here because I know the whole height adjustment, I wanted to make sure there was going to be a gear within his AEW run that would have that correction, was this. And that's exactly what I did. I got Series 8 right there because if you guys do recall, the whole neck peg, it was adjusted in order to get this level down just a bit more. And if you guys want a quick comparison right here, when you do get that swapped out, you can see where we're at, man. We're getting a couple more centimeters less as to where we should be. And this over here, again, it still works, but I'm definitely digging this over here. Now we can go ahead. The only thing we need over here is the big dog to bring it in. Come on, man. Shield love. Back at the Royal Rumble. We don't care if it's AEW. We need to continue over here with the WWE. And two things we wanted to get addressed right here with Series 92 for The Fiend. One is take care of the whole elbow pad situation. The man didn't come with it. He did wear it that night. So we're going to add that. And we're also going to get Bubble Squeaks leveled up in here. Beyond the North Customs, because that was the man behind this whole custom head scan. I think once we go ahead and put this over here into Elite Series 92 Fiend, I think it's going to really just bring this Fiend into a whole situation exactly where he wants to be that. And it's all going to happen right now within this video. The other thing that I want to work on is my Alexa Bliss. And no, we ain't talking about good Alexa. We're talking about the bad one, right? We got the Dark Factor. We've had the custom, Cold Test Customs. I think once we get that mixed in over here, these two right here are going to be awesome. And I definitely want to order a couple more of these Ultimate Editions just because of these, man. They're going to come so beneficial, not just in this specific gear and attires, but also the regular in-ring gear. So yeah, some changes right here with Alexa Bliss. Now, Jeff Hardy, I want to try something that I've seen right here in the community. This would be really cool to see. And nobody liked this torso, and I still want to try it out in Ultimate Edition. But this go around, it's going to be with the Edge Ultimate Edition figure. Obviously, we're going to get rid of these. We're going to bring it over here. This, we're going to do without. And then once that gets interswapped, you guys are kind of know where we're going to be going with that. Now, for Adam Cole, baby, last man that I want to talk about is the whole double jointed factor that we didn't have with this attire. And I still love this. This is one of my personal favorite gears that he has worn, so I want to go ahead and take care of that with his most recent Elite. That being said, you guys, I say we go ahead and gather all these up, get them all bunched up, interswap, and let's get it going. Let's do it. Yeah, we got to bring it in. Come on, man. Shield love happening right here. All the fix-ups all done up. We're going to start up front with your lady right here, Alexa Bliss. Now, what do we think? I think that the dress, it was already one grade up from what we saw from the original Ultimate Edition. But I think once we went ahead and incorporated the head scan mixed in with this, oh man, true thing of beauty right here. Really like the little buns and that mean, angry look. Love it. Dude, interchangeable gloves too. You guys already know. We can go ahead and pose it around. We can be messing around. The other thing I could do too, and this is just another idea, but we could easily get this inner swap, get the double hinge elbows over here. We could do it with the, well, we ain't messing around with the knees because then we'd be tampering with the tights. But yes, love this. I think that turned out real well. Alexa Bliss has a new home, and the WHF fam always welcoming her with Adam Cole, baby. Yeah, all right. So double hinge right here on the elbow. So we did do it with Adam Cole. So all that right there has been graded up. And also keep in mind, you guys, when you are interchanging older arms with newer arms from older bodies onto the new ones, you're going to have to do without a little bit of the plastic with inside the actual socket piece. So once you get that all cut up, you should have no problems getting that inter-swapped. And then also the head scan too. That was one more thing that we did. So Adam Cole, 2 upgrades done all right now. Fiend right here, potentially the best Fiend Custom yet. Why do I say that? Well, Beyond the North Customs did a great job with the execution of this. And this was actually mass produced. Well, not to the thousands and thousands, but he did end up putting, I think, a total of 10 of them. And I'm really glad that I managed to jump on that because I think Elite Series 92, this right here is really wrapping it up with the actual gear. Now, for the elbow pads, we were able to successfully put one on the right side, but on the left side, because it's got too much sleeve going on right here in the mangled forearm, it wasn't able to be pulled all the way up. So you know what? I think for the one, it's working pretty good. And then on the left, this kind of gives it the look of it. So again, not a huge loss, but a massive upgrade with that head scan. Now the basic, oh geez. All right, so this is actually one that I had pieced together. And yes, the remaining head scan from Elite Series 92 was put on there. But I think right here, it's just bringing something beautifully. Jeff Hardy, what do we got going on, man? Is the charismatic Enigma happy with the overall change? Well, I'm going to tell you, as far as aesthetically, very much so. I really think that the smaller frame, especially when you're talking about early Jeff Hardy, this works out really good. Same head scan from the Ultimate Edition as well as the lower half, but from the waist up right here, this is all edge. It is a little bit loose, so I will have to do something about that, but I think for the time, you guys, what do you guys think? Drop a like if you guys still think that we should have gone something different for the Ultimate Edition Jeff Hardy. And then shout out to my good brother right there, Bretto. Love the hat idea. Ended up using the old JBL hat from the Elite line, and I think that ties really good. The whole country theme, he wants to tie it right here, man, because that's what it is. That shield, even though it died a few years back, that ain't never dying right here. Now, I do got a bonus feature here for you. The Ultimate Edition Fiend gave us 2 different looks, so we got 2 different options. And yes, Elite Series 92, we were able to successfully do some upgrades, but check this out, my friends. If you guys were curious as to what Elite Series 7 would have looked like with the brand new head scan, you don't got to worry no more, my friend. Why? Because this one, if you guys keep in mind, when we did do the review, we did notice the way that the head scan, similar to what they did with the Moxley, they adjusted that to kind of either increase the height. On that case, obviously was to decrease, but there it is, man. There's the old Ultimate Edition. And then as far as the Elite, because we've also seen a regular Elite. Matter of fact, I think we saw this a total of 3 different releases. We saw them in the top picks. We saw them in the very first, but you know what? We ain't talking about that. What we are talking about is the hair tucked back. And I think both, dude, what do you guys think? Which one is your favorite from the Ultimate Edition Series 12? I know Alexa Bliss, she would definitely come up here. It's like, man, you forgetting about me? I was part of that lineup. I'm sorry, man. All I'm trying to say is that today's Fiend Custom fix-ups have been determined as some of my favorite right here. I know it's early 2022, but I'm pretty sure as the months progress, we got some more stuff coming in. We got Paul Heyman no longer being a Beastie Boy. Sorry, man. We can't be doing all this over here. We got to come over here with the big dog because he knows exactly where it's at. Give me your thoughts today, man. What do you guys think of Seth Rollins bringing back the old Shield gear? I know Series 92, a lot of people were holding off on that, not sure whether or not to pull the trigger. I'll tell you what, if you hit up Beyond the North Customs, he might be able to hit you up with something a little bit better from what we did see from that. And then Jeff Hardy too. Bring it some Ultimate Edition. We also got the AEW again. If you guys are stopping by for the first time, don't get put in the walls of Jericho, man. You don't want to be a victim to that. The only thing you ought to be doing right here is joining the squad. Hit the subscribe button. Drop a like. And we'll see you, my ladies and my friends, on the next one. Yo, you guys mind if I join? No, get the hell out of here, Fiend. Ah!